live from the cemetery. It's 9 a.m. in the morning, it's Sunday, and I'm surrounded by buildings. I'm in a cemetery. Someone in the balcony is blasting. He sat on the balcony, he's blasting some songs. I can't with people, honestly. I can't. I can't. So anyway, I'm walking even further from people. Honestly, why do they have to ruin everything? My gosh, I hate people with a passion. I'm not gonna even try and sugarcoat it. Ah, it's Sunday morning. Why do they have to do work? It's really annoying me. Sounds annoy me. Sounds made by people. Why does he have to? He's literally. Anyway. Trying to have a quiet moment. Not when people are around. Let's go and have a little chat. What's the meaning of life? The meaning of life is being away from people. I'm really cold, but I just want to give you this message. If you tell someone your good news, something you're excited about, and then they change the subject, they're not your friends. They're not your friends. They don't want the best out of you. What is going on with the airplanes? Anyway, and a little example, I mentioned that before. I have to give that example because it's about family, and I thought family should, no matter what, tell you well done. No matter what, tell you congratulations. No matter what, the very least, the very basic, to tell you congratulations. The very basic, minimal, human, basicness. When I finally got the promotion and my current job, that that would give me more money and a better title. I didn't care about the title. I just wanted the money so I can improve my living conditions, because I was living in a studio flat in central London, and it was just tiny. And after the pandemic and during the pandemic, it was just I need to do something. Anyway, I basically a little parenthesis. You have to, if you want to try and do something and better your life and better yourself, manifest it. Make the first step. I was not poor. I was living in a tiny studio flat. I was 40 years old, tiny little flat. My job, I mean, if you know about London, it just is really hard to live alone in London. It's just impossible. They made London like impossible to live by yourself, and it just is really, really bad. Anyway, and there was no way I was going to live with other people. Anyway, I applied for promotion, asked for promotion, and I went and looked for flats. I found that flat that I'm living, 1-bedroom flat that I am right now renting. I can't afford to buy anything, and not that I want to. That's another subject. Buy for what? Anyway, and so I applied for that flat. I loved it. I loved the view and everything. And I applied for the promotion. And I was thinking, if I don't get the promotion, I will starve. I will have to not do anything fun. I will have to literally survive on tomato soup every day. Anyway, I was accepted by the landlord as the tenant. I got the flat, thank God. And the day I was moving to the flat, I was in the van with the van man. Obviously, I've done everything by myself. I got a text from my boss. Congratulations, you got the promotion, and you will be immediately the manager, etc., etc., and your salary will be that. And oh my God, the relief I felt. Anyway, that's a little example. Like, you have to manifest, you have to take the first step. I know it's hard, but there is solutions. Like, there is, as I said, there was no way I was gonna stay in that flat, and there was no way I would not find something to pay for the rent, because I basically I went almost more than double the rent where I am right now. London is extortionate. Anyway, so I sent a message to my brother and sister. I got a promotion, and what would you tell your sister? What would you tell your brother if they told you I got a promotion at my job? What would you tell them? Think. Do you know what my sister said? Nothing. And she immediately sent after a minute a completely irrelevant meme from the internet, like completely irrelevant, like that had nothing to do with what I said. My brother didn't even reply, and I was literally that close. That was 5 years ago, to block them. Actually, 4 years ago, to block them, and just I can't. I don't tolerate that from anyone. And why do I tolerate it from my family? And I told my sister, really? You can't even tell your sister a well fucking done? And there was that big thing that my sister afterwards tried to gaslight me, basically, and say, I was driving and I didn't pay attention. And you were driving and you didn't pay attention, but you had the time to send a completely irrelevant meme. And if you don't have time and you're driving, send me a congratulations afterwards, because I did wait. And I was literally fuming. I have to admit, I did send them a really blunt message, because I was expecting it as well. Blunt message. If you can't tell your sister a well done, what the fuck is this family? So I've always tried to make them treat me like a normal person. Forget your sister, that I'm your sister. A normal person. Would you not tell a normal stranger, well done? If a stranger came up to me right now and said, I got married, it's my birthday today, I wouldn't change the subject. I would be like, happy birthday, congratulations. It's just so fucking bizarre. I'm getting annoyed at the cemetery. So if they change the subject, that is your cue to leave. And I'm telling that to myself, I didn't leave. I didn't do anything at that point. And I thought my brother was closer to me. So I was messaging my brother outside the WhatsApp group, and I was telling him, what the fuck was that? What kind of behavior, what kind of uneducated, immature behavior is that? And I was just trying to find an ally, basically, even though my brother didn't, he's not any different, but I was just craving an ally just to talk about it, about our family. And I said, our family is a mess. It's been a mess. If your sister can't even say well done, what is the fucking point? And then my sister stopped talking to me. You know, classic narcissistic behavior, classic toxic narcissist. She stopped talking to me because I said, you should have told me. Congratulations straight away. That's it. You should have told me. And then she stopped talking to me. And after, I think about 3 weeks, I messaged her privately and I said, calm. I was calm. Why did you stop talking to me? And what was wrong? You should have told me. Congratulations. And it's very simple. I'm your sister. And she went gaslight mode yet again. She said, I can't believe you thought that about me. I'm your sister. Of course I love you. Of course I want the best out of you. Of course I'm proud of. No, actually, she didn't say proud of you. She didn't say, of course I love you. Of course you're my sister. Of course I want the best out of you. Gaslighting me. I don't want to assume it. I said, I want you to tell me. Is it basic? And I actually said, I'm sorry. I apologized. Classic pattern of toxic behavior, of being abused, basically. And funny story, after that, when I was telling them my little wins, my little victories, my little things, she would say, congratulations, a cold one. Nothing like, oh, well done, that's amazing, tell us more about it. A completely cold congratulations. So at least I told them I became a teacher in their all fucking ass age for them to tell their family a well done, a congratulations. Anyway, that was a long-winded example. I have plenty more from friends, from partners, from family, from my mother. My gosh. When they change the subject, they're not interested. Oh, you want to tell us about you? Nah. I want to tell you about me. You need to listen to me about me. No. So therefore, why be around toxic people? Why tolerate toxic people? Toxicity, narcissism. Why? No. I should have, honestly, I told my brother, I should have blocked all of you right there and then. Change the subject. When they change the subject, they're not your family. They're not your friends. They don't want the best out of you. They're not interested in you. They don't care about you. Anyway, I'm getting cold. This is my Sunday morning. I got a little bit annoyed by people. It's Sunday morning. Come on. I'm in a cemetery. Anyway, I'm so excited because I'm going back home. I have a full pot of coffee, steaming hot, delicious coffee waiting for me. And it's the beginning of the day. And let's go. I hope you have an amazing day. I hope you have an amazing day too. What did I say? I hope you have an amazing day too. Also, I'm really excited because I started doing my photography as well. I have all that equipment that I don't use. I just stopped using. And now that I had that week off, I started taking out all of my cameras and all of my audio equipment. And I'm having so much fun. Oh my gosh. Let's go. Let's go get that coffee now. Have a nice day.